Hi, I'm Sinclair Nicholson, the Regional Director for Region 3 of Center for Employment Training. Today I am on site in Tarboro, North Carolina with my building maintenance team from CET Durham. I want to take you along so you can see the types of work, professional development, and customer service we display on a daily basis. Come on, go with me. And so tell me exactly what you're doing right there.
I'm ripping old tile up, replacing with new tile. Before I can lay new tile down, I gotta take all this old glue up and grind it down. The grinder was making too much dust for people passing through. So I'm using a heat gun, just melting the glue and then stretching it up.
And is that more effective?
It's not more effective, but it works. So
Okay.
it's the second option.
All right, thanks a lot, sir. What you're about to do, ma'am?
Well, that wood is old, so I gotta go get a hammer also. But I'm gonna use this sheetrock right here.
So you're gonna use the sheetrock as a fill-in so that you're able to.
Put the baseboards up.
Okay, and you've been putting baseboards all the way down the hallway.
Yes.
And where do you go to school at?
That's CET.
Let me check. Let me see your logo.
CET.
CET.
North Carolina.
Outstanding. And sir, what's your name?
Marion Mitchell,
Mr. Mitchell, where do you go to school at?
CET, Durham, North Carolina.
All right, and what are you doing today?
I put down a little base coat, really what the base coat for when the person come along with that buffer, don't knock holes in the wall.
Okay. And so give us a brief scenario of how you go about you doing this.
Well, they had some old coal up and now they're changing color. And what I'm doing now, I'm pulling it off, get ready to put the new one on, but you have to tack it on there. And what we use is tack glue. So just take the tack glue and start on the edges, all the way down, try to get some in the middle, put it up.
Okay. And does that glue work pretty well?
Yes, sir. Well, fine job.
All right. How long you been at CET?
I've been at CET for going on 4 months.
Okay. And you've learned a lot?
Yes, sir.
How do you like having these out of class experiences where you get to work at different companies?
Well, I enjoy it because I did learn something. When I first started out, I didn't even know how to put this together.
Okay.
So I learned that. I learned the base code. I helped install the ceiling fan. Helped put down some tile on the floor. So
Okay.
a lot of this stuff right here, I don't know how to do.
All right, well, let's see. Let's see what the finished product looks like.
I got to ride. Well, you make sure you let the boss man came back to get you. I came back to get you. I'm going back to get anybody who really want to come.
Yeah, I was parched. I really
And when you use this glue on it, how long does it normally last for? And once it dries, it's there forever, huh?
Yeah, till you pull it off.
All right.
So it got to be pretty good because when I pull it off, sometimes paint comes with it. So the glue does its job.
Outstanding. Well, that's great work you're doing. That's great work you're doing. And there's part of the finished product right there. What you got going on today, sir? Tell us about what you're doing.
Well, I'm making bed bridges for people to slide from their wheelchairs over to their bed.
Bed bridges, okay. And so now tell me, first of all, what's your name, sir?
Richard Reed,
Mr. Reed, where do you go to school at?
CET.
All right, now tell me something. So, in the process of making what do you call it?
Bed bridge.
A bed bridge. First of all, where'd you get the design from?
They had one already, and I'm just copying their what they already had.
So let me get this straight. I see you got some other materials over here. And so that the people out here know the types of quality work that you're putting in and that this is not something we rigged up, is this right here a template that you've already drawn out? Is that what this is?
Yes, sir.
And so you took a board that looks like this and you converted it into that, which is now going to be known as a bed bridge.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
But It's still rough yet. I've got some trim work to do because you don't want no sharp edges, so because you're going to be sliding across it.
Now, what
So
slides
it's
across it?
got
The actual person?
The person slides across it when they go from their wheelchair to their bed.
Okay.
Because a lot of them can't get up on their feet. They have to slide over to the bed. So this just makes it easier to do that.
Okay, well, it sounds like there's some pretty important work that you're doing here. Let me ask you a question. How many occasions have you had to come down here to Tarboro, North Carolina, and to do this type of work?
This is my 4th week in a row.
Okay, outstanding. And how would you rate the experience?
Oh man, it's great.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, I'm not going to hold you up, but I certainly appreciate the work that you do and the high quality of service and customer service you provide on behalf of both CET and your learning experience. All right, sir, how you doing today?
Good.
And what's your name, sir?
Name on Rand.
Mr. Rand. Where you go to school at? CET where? All right, what are you doing today? You're part of the what program? Doing?
Right now, I'm replacing windows.
All right, so you just installed that window right there?
Yes, sir. Right there.
All right, and so tell us what you had to do. Come give us a briefing on.
Took the old window out, the frame, replaced it with a brand new window.
Mm-hmm.
And now I gotta just put it back. But now I'm putting the framing work back in there.
How hard was it to remove that window?
I don't know.
Did you know how to do this type of thing before you joined CET?
No, I didn't.
And who is this right here, sir? What's your name?
My name is Hayward Ingram.
Mr. Ingram. Where you go to school at, Mr. Ingram?
I've been with the family of CET for 8 months now. I graduated this one right here. I'm getting up out of here. I'm enjoying it so well.
Okay, so you about to graduate.
I'm loving it.
And what you working on today? You working on this window as well?
You know, we put the windows out.
What other types of things? How many times have you come down to this location?
3.
So you've been down here 3 times, and what types of stuff have you guys been working on when you came down?
Well, when I first got up, I pulled up a towel on the floor, laid towel down, and leveled the floor off so the towel fit down there evenly because they were buckling up one time.
Okay.
So we had to level the floor before we could lay the towel down. I really came to CET to learn about air conditioning and heating. That's the field I want to go into when I graduate.
Okay.
That's the field I want.
So it was part of the BMST course that you're in?
Yes, yes.
All right. Well, gentlemen, we certainly appreciate the job that you do, and we're looking forward to seeing great things from you.
No problem.
I am Mr. Nicholson, and I am the Regional Director for CET Durham and Region 3. And oftentimes I don't get to go out as much as I like, but every now and then I get to go off-site and work with some of our esteemed students. Today they've taught me about installing an exterior window. We're here in Tarboro, North Carolina, where they come on a weekly basis and perform in-classroom tasks in a real-world environment. I still like to take the time to get my hands dirty. So right now I've watched these young men. They've taught me that once you remove this molding, you do it in a manner by which you can put it back up there to save the cost for the customer. So since they've done that, I'm going to take this and I'll tap it up a little bit to make sure that I get it in there nice and tight. I tap it along the way. I get it flush. And once I get it flush, then I can go back to the same nails, put them in. Now, once we get it back together, we might have to do a little spot paint, a little touch up on it, but that's the CET way. We do a good job, provide good customer service, make the customer feel special. You want to tap up on it, get it nice and snug. Once you get it in nice and snug, you want to make sure it's flush. All the way down, all the way to the back. The object when you're doing this is to preserve as much of the original material to reduce costs for your customer. Once you start getting it in there, you make sure it's flush. Get a tight seal of your joints. Get your nails back in place. you have a little problem, don't worry about it. Take your time, do a good job for the customer. Nice, flush, return of materials, low cost, great customer service. CET Durham, be a part of something special.